Hello everyone, I hope you are doing very well. So, welcome to this class. And you know very well, in this class, we are going to discuss some important questions based on mole concept. Okay, and we will define this term, that is molar mass. So, in the previous class, actually, we had discussed about the mole concept. So, first of all, I want to recall the concept of mole. I want to recall the concept of previous class, which is nothing, that is mole concept. So, mole concept is a very important concept, and it is like nothing. It is define, or it actually count the small particles. Small means you can say microscopic particles. It gives a count to the microscopic particles. So you can see here, because atoms and molecules are extremely small in size, and their numbers in even a small amount of any substance is very large. Even in a small amount of any substance, the number of microscopic particles, it means atoms and molecules, is very large. And to handle these types of situations and this type of large numbers, a unit of convenient magnitude is required, which is nothing, that is mole. Just as we denote 1 dozen for 12 items, 1 score for 20 items, gross for 144 items, we use the idea of mole to count entities at the microscopic level. It means atoms, particles, molecules, electrons, ions, cations, anions. So what is this 1 mole? 1 mole is nothing, that is 1 mole provides a number, a fixed number. Like in 1 gross, we can say 144 items. Similarly, in 1 mole, the number is fixed, that is 6.022 into 10 raised to the power 23 entities. This entity may be, this can be atom, molecule, cation, anion, electron, proton, neutron, or ion, etc. So 1 mole means a number. It gives a count to the microscopic particles. It gives a count to the microscopic particles. The SI unit of mole is nothing, that is mol. The unit will be mol, and it is represented as the seventh base unit in SI system as the amount of substance. In SI system, mole symbol is mol was introduced as the seventh base quantity for the amount of substance. So the mole symbol mole is the SI unit of the amount of substance, and 1 mole contains exactly 6.022 into 10 raised to the power 23 elementary entities. I told you the number, and this number is very large. I will show you the number without any powers of 10, right? With all zeros. The number is a fixed numerical value which is given by Amedeo Avogadro, and this number is named as Avogadro number or Avogadro constant, and the symbol will be Na, or you can represent with N0 when expressed in the unit per mole, right? This number is expressed in the unit per mole. That means in 1 mole this quantity will be there, and it is named as Avogadro number. The amount of substance, symbol N, of a system is a measure of the number of specified elementary entities. An elementary entity may be an atom, molecule, ion, cation, anion, electron, proton, neutron, or any other particle or specified group of particles. It may be emphasized that the mole of a substance always contains the same number. This is fixed. It always contains the same number no matter what the substance may be. It is a gas, it is liquid, it is solid, it is a crystal, it is an ion, it is an electron, it is proton, neutron, or whatever it is. But 1 mole means 1 mole means that particular number, that is 6.02 to 14076 into 10 raised to the power 23. Sometimes the students got confused and they wrote 10 raised to power minus 23. Number cannot be negative, right? Number cannot be negative. Like we cannot say minus 2 pence are there, minus 3 pence are there. Okay. So in order to determine the number precisely, the mass of a carbon 12 atom, you know carbon 12 is the isotope of carbon and which is the most abundant atom, right, of carbon, was determined by mass spectrometer. So mass spectrometry is a technique. With the help of that we can determine the mass, and it is found to be equal to the 1.992648 into 10 raised to the power minus 23 gram. Knowing that 1 mole of carbon weighs 12 gram, the number of atom in it is equal to 12 gram per mole for carbon 12 divided by 1.992648 into 10 raised to the power minus 23 gram for. So you can see the number, that is 6.022137 into 10 raised to the power 23 atoms per mole. It means you can say in 1 mole of carbon 12 we have this number 6.022137 atoms of carbon 12 are there. Atoms of carbon 12 are there. This number of entities in 1 mole is so important that it gives a separate name and symbol. The name is Avogadro number or Avogadro constant, and the symbol is Na, and this is given in the honor of Amedeo Avogadro. And I already told to you, to appreciate the largeness of this number, you can see the number with all zeros without using any powers of 10, and you can see 6.022137 and there are 16 zeros. You can see the 16 zeros: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16. Hence so many entities, atoms, molecules or any other particle constitute 1 mole of a particular substance. So many entities, like whatever the entity, like atom, electron, proton, neutron, right, etc., they constitute of 1 mole of particular substance contains this particular number. And definitely you can see, like suppose we can therefore say that 1 mole of hydrogen atoms is equal to 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 atoms are there. If I am saying 1 mole of hydrogen atoms, so this number of hydrogen atoms are there. If I am saying 1 mole of water molecules, so it contains 6.022 into 10 raised to the power 23 water molecules. If I am saying 1 mole of sodium chloride, so it contains 6.022 into 10 raised to the power 23 formula units of sodium chloride having formula NaCl, and water is having formula H2O. So if I am saying 1 mole of sodium chloride, it means 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 formula units of NaCl. But if I am saying how many number of chloride ions are there in 1 mole of Cl, so in 1 mole of Cl, in 1 mole of NaCl, we have 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 molecules of formula units, 10^23 formula units of sodium chloride is here in 1 formula unit. So you can see in 1 NaCl, 1 chloride ion is here, right? So in 1 mole of NaCl, 6.022 into 10^23 means you can say Na number of NaCl formula units are there, and in 1 formula unit 1 Cl negative, so same number of but chloride ions are there in 1 mole of NaCl, which is Avogadro number 6.022 into 10^23. Having defined the mole, it is easier to know the mass of 1 mole of a substance, right? If the mass of one atom is suppose x, so mass of 1 mole of substance is Na into x. So the mass of 1 mole of substance or the constituent entities will be what? In grams, it is called its molar mass. So the molar mass in grams is numerically equal to atomic molecular formula mass in U, right? Whatever the mass, suppose the molar mass of water is 18.02 gram per mole. So if the molar mass of water is 18.02 gram per mole, so molar, if I am saying what will be the molecular mass of water, it should be 18.02 U, right? Suppose the molar mass, not suppose, it's the fixed value. that is the molar mass of sodium chloride having formula NaCl is 58.5 gram per mole. So you can say, if you want to ask the what will be the formula unit mass of NaCl, it should be 58.5, and you can say AMU or U. U means unified mass. U means unified mass, and AMU means atomic mass unit. So you can calculate the molar mass like this. Suppose you have to calculate. So suppose what will be the molar mass of CO2? Carbon dioxide. The molar mass of CO2 is 1 into atomic mass of carbon plus 2 into atomic mass of oxygen. Atomic mass of carbon is 12 plus 2 into atomic mass of oxygen is 16. It comes out to be 12 plus 32 means 44. 44 gram per mole. 44 gram per mole is the molar mass of CO2. If I am saying what will be the molecular mass of CO2, it should be 44 U. What is that? It should be 44 U. Okay. So this is how can you calculate the molar mass and molecular mass, and this is very simple. In terms of U or AMU, it means atomic mass unit or unified mass. It can be written as like 44 U, but in terms of mole, you have to write 44 gram per mole. So this is about the molar mass. Now there are some questions, so let's try these questions. The first question is saying that calculate the mass of 12.044 into 10 raised to the power 23 oxygen atoms. What will be the mass of these this number? You know very well, we know 1 mole of oxygen atoms. One mole of oxygen atom mass is 16 gram per mole. 1 mole means 6.022 into 10 raised to the power 23. Oxygen atom mass will be 16 by 6.022 into 10 raised to the power 23, right? And the question is asking for 12.044. So if I am saying 1 mole of oxygen atom mass 16 gram, so 6 point, it means you can say, sorry for that, this is the mass for one. It means you can say 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 oxygen atom mass will be 16 gram per mole. So one oxygen atom will be, one mass of one oxygen atom will be 16 by 6.022 into 10 raised to the power 23, and mass of 12.044 oxygen atom will be 16 by 6.022 into 10 raised to the power 23 into 12.044 into 10 raised to the power 23. You can see 10 raised to the power 23 and 23 can be cancelled out, and 6.022, if you are dividing this, you will get the double of this. So 16 to the 32. So 32 gram will be the mass of this particular number. This is the longest way, but what will be the shortest way? You know very well, there is a formula and there is a relationship between number of moles, number of particles, and Avogadro number. N is equal to N by Na. So N is given to you, that is 12.044 into 10 raised to the power 23 atoms. Na, you know very well, 6.022 into 10 raised to the power 23 atoms. If you are calculating this, you will get 2 mole. The mass of 1 mole of oxygen atom is 16 gram per mole. So mass of 2 mole oxygen atom will be 16 into 2, 32 gram per mole. 32 gram per mole. This is the mass of what? This is the mass of 12.044 into 10 raised to the power 23 oxygen atoms. You can see it would be 32 gram. It would be 32 gram. So you can calculate easily the mass of any particular number. Number of moles of oxygen atoms, you can see, first of all you have to calculate, this is N and this will be N by Na. N and this will be Na, Avogadro number. So you will get the number of moles of oxygen atoms which are present in this particular number, that is 12.044 into 10 to the 23, and the number of moles are 2 moles. Mass of oxygen atom will be number of moles into atomic mass. So number of moles is 2 and atom mass is 16 grams. So you will get the answer 32 gram. I hope you are getting this question. This is very simple and easy question. Let's move to the question number 2. How many moles is present in 12.044 into 10 to the 23 atoms of He? So it is very simple. In 1 mole of He, so in 1 mole of He, 6.022 into 10 raised to the power 23 atoms are there. You can say 6.022 into 10 raised to the power 23. It means Avogadro number of atoms are there in 1 mole of He. It means 1 atom, 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 atoms are present in 1 mole. You can say atoms of He are present in 1 mole of He. So 1 atom of He will be present in 1 by 6.022 into 10 raised to the power 23 atoms. Sorry, 23 moles. And therefore you can say 12.044 into 10 raised to the power 23 atoms of He will be present in 1 by 6.022 into 10 raised to the power 23 multiply with 12.044 into 10 to the power 23. If you will calculate this, you will get 2 moles. This is the normal mathematical treatment. But if you want to use the formulas, you can use. You can see number of particles are given to you. You have to calculate the N. N is nothing, that is the number of moles. You know the formula, N is equal to N by Na. N is given to you 12.044 into 10 raised to the power 23. And Na you know very well, 6.022 into 10 raised to the power 23. 23, and this will cut at 2. The number of moles will be 2. Value of number of moles will be 2. So how many moles is present in what? 12.044 into 10 to the power 23 atoms of He? 2 moles. So let's see the answer. Number of atoms of the He will be N, and it should have the value 12.044 into 10 raised to the power 23, right? Avogadro constant value is 6.022 into 10 raised to the power 23. Number of moles of a substance is equal to number of particles of the substance divided by Avogadro number. It means you can say N by Na. It means Avogadro constant will be 12.044 into, it means no, this will be what? Number of moles of a substance is equal to number of particles of the substance divided by Na. It means you can say N by Na. So number of moles, N will be 12.044 into 10 raised to the power 23 divided by 6.022 into 10 raised to the power 23 is equal to 2 moles of He atom. So number of moles will be 2 mole of helium atom. So in 12.044 into 10 raised to the power 23 atoms contains 2 mole of helium atom. I hope this point is clear to everyone, and this question is also clear to everyone. Next question is question number 3. We are doing exercise question number 3. An atom of some element Y weighs 6.644 into 10 raised to power minus 23 gram. So weight of Y. Six 6.644 into 10 raised to the power minus 23 gram. Calculate the number of gram atoms in 40 kg of it. We have to calculate the number of atoms in 40 kg. In 40 kg. It means you can say in 40,000 gram. So weight of Y. एक एटम का जो वेट है वो है 6.644 इंटू 10⁻⁻23 ग्राम. You have to calculate the number of gram atoms in 40 kg. It's a very easy question. So mass of 1 mole of Y atoms. Mass of one atom is 6.644 into 10⁻⁻23 multiply with Avogadro number. Because in 1 mole we have Avogadro number of atoms are there. It should be 6.022 into 10⁻23 and is equal to, it comes out to be 40 gram. So the atomic mass of Y is 40. Number of gram atoms of X. Mass of number of gram atoms of Y. It is not asking for X. Mass of Y, which is 40 into 1000 given mass by atomic mass. So 40 into 1000 divided by atomic mass comes out to be 40. So 40 cancel, you will get 1000 will be the answer. I am repeating the question. Mass of 1 mole of Y atoms. You have calculated the mass of 1 mole of Y atoms. So given mass by molar mass you can write, and in case of atom, so if the mass of 1 mole of Y atom, how can you calculate the mass of 1 mole of Y atom? Mass of one atom multiply with Avogadro number. So you will get the mass of 1 mole of Y atom is equal to 40 grams. What will be the mass of 1 mole of Y atom is equal to 40 gram. And mass of 1 mole of Y atom means, like, if this is an atom, you can say it is atomic mass in grams, right? It is atomic mass, or also you can use the word molar mass. So the atomic mass of Y is 40 gram. Number of gram atoms you have to find. So number of gram atom is given mass by atomic mass, right? So mass of Y is equal to 40, right? Mass of Y is equal to 40. Atomic mass is given. Atomic mass we have calculated 40 gram, and you can mass of Y which is given, that is 40 kg. 40 kg. Either you can convert this 40 kg into grams, or you can convert the 40 gram into 40 kg. So you have to multiply with 1000, and you can see 40 will cancel out with this 40, and you will get the answer 1000. So the correct answer for this particular question: an atom of some element Y weighs 6.644 into 10⁻⁻23 gram. Calculate the number of gram atoms in 40 kilogram of it. That will be 1000 atoms. That will be 1000 atoms. I hope this is clear to everyone. Question number 3. Let's move to the next question. Next question will be question number 4. What is the question number 4 is saying that how many molecules of water H2O are there in 54 gram of H2O? How many molecules? Water formula is H2O, and in 1 mole of water, Avogadro number means 6.022 into 10⁻23 atoms are there. So the question is asking water molecular mass or molar mass, you can say. It should be 18 gram per mole. So you can say 18 gram per, how many molecules of water are there in 54 gram? In 18 gram, we have 6.022 into 10⁻23 atoms. So calculate for 1 gram. Divided by 18. Then what can you do in 54 gram? The question is asking. Tell me what we can do now. Multiply with 54. In 54 gram, you can see 6.022 into 10⁻23 into 54 divided by 18. 18 3s are 54. Then you can multiply this, you will get the answer 18.366 into 10 raised to the power 23. What should be the right answer? 18.366 into 10 raised to the power 23 is the answer of this particular question. So you can see here, molar mass of H2 is 18 gram per mole, 16 for oxygen and 2 for 2 hydrogens. Number of moles of water we have calculated, given mass by molar mass. Given mass is 54 gram and molar mass is 18. 18 3 is 54, so 3 moles. Total number of moles are there, 3 moles. Now 1 mole contains 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 molecules. So 6.022 into 10 raised to the power 23 multiply with 3. You will get 18.066. Sorry, 300, right? Not 3. And this would be the correct answer. How many molecules of water are there in 54 gram of H2O? So in 54 gram of H2O, actually there are total 3 moles are there, and in 3 moles, 3 into 6.022 into 10 to the 23 molecules are there, and the value comes out to be 18.066 into 10 raised to the power 23 molecules. So in 54 gram of 54 gram of H2O, total 18.066 into 10 raised to the power 23 atoms are there. 23, sorry, molecules are there. 23 molecules are there, because in one molecule we have 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom. 2 hydrogen atom means, like water is made up of 2 hydrogen, it means 2 gram, plus oxygen atom means 16 grams. So total molecular mass of water is 18 gram, right? Total molecular mass of water is 18 gram. So this is all about this today's class. I hope you got the concept. Today we have covered in this class mole concept. Let's quickly recall the concept. Molar mass and some basic questions. So this is all about this today's wonderful class. I hope you got every concept and you did very well. So we will meet soon in the next class with the upcoming topics. Okay, so thank you so much everyone. Have a good day. Have a great day.